Guys, SonofNewo, CharmingDeviant, I got chills watching your video exchange. You guys are articulating exactly what I articulate when I'm out on my own, talking to people. I do this about 5 days a week, about 5-6 hours a day when I do it, handing out information and DVDs and talking to people one-on-one on the street. That this whole thing needs to be an individual endeavor. SonofNewo, what you articulate about how organization sort of flies in the face of what we're really trying to accomplish, it could have been me speaking. It's exactly what I tell people. And as far as what you're both saying about alternative conspiracy theories being beside the point, that the real thing to look at is the official story, to look closely at what we've been told, and to look at the inconsistencies and the internal contradictions in the official account is the point. When I hand somebody the materials that I usually hand out, I hand out a DVD with Loose Change, 9/11 Mysteries, and Terror Storm on it, and I hand people a CD-ROM with Zeitgeist on it, and I tell them not to believe a word that any of those people say, and to not worry about the alternative conspiracy theories, but rather just to pay particular attention to what we've been told and the demonstrable falseness of it. And I agree. I generally, I'm not a member of any organization, and this is also what I tell people when I'm speaking with them. I'm not a member of any organization because I think that 9/11 truth and just personal responsibility in general is a personal thing, that it's each of our responsibilities to look at this issue and all issues, and to take responsibility to find out for ourselves what's true, to do research, and to discover for ourselves, not because we find a source that we trust, but rather because the truth in and of itself is the source that we're all that we can all look at individually. Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. And Deviant, I had sent a message to you about trying to figure out some kind of display, some kind of activism that can bring awareness of this issue to the forefront. But what you guys are talking about, the fact that there is disinformation out there, and I'm certain that the 9/11 truth movement has been infiltrated. The whole energy weapons from space, and even all the attention that is given to whether or not it was a commercial airliner that hit the Pentagon, all of it's beside the point. I saw this a weekend ago, over the weekend of 9/11, the new cut of Loose Change, and they're backing off the no plane hit the Pentagon theory, and I was speaking to Dylan Avery about it afterward at some of the other events, and he was saying that, regardless of what it was that hit the Pentagon, the point is, why an hour after a plane has hit the first World Trade Center tower and another has hit the other tower in between, is it possible that there was not one jet to cover Washington, D.C. airspace? It's absurd, and I think the answer is in the war games that were being run, perhaps. But yeah, I'm right there with you guys. It's an endeavor of personal responsibility and personal integrity, and anybody who's out there listening to our videos needs to not take our word for anything. Needs to recognize their own responsibility to think critically and look at this stuff. And I think that the documentaries and the organized 9/11 truth stuff, all of that can be a good structure to get up to date on some of the questions that are being asked, but to recognize that that the truth is just this one concrete thing, and no group is going to give it to you, that you have to seize it for yourself. That being said, I trust the two of you, having interacted with you and seeing that you have the integrity to sit in front of a camera and say your piece, and to interact honestly on the issue. That's what we all need to be doing. That's what this technology is letting us do. And I don't know what the conclusion is going to be. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I'm deeply concerned about us getting ready to attack Iran. I'm deeply concerned about the possibility of another attack being allowed. But so long as this point of view, that it is an individual responsibility, and not that the thing to do is not to join an organization and join in a chant that's prescribed to you by an organization whose membership we cannot take responsibility for. We've just got to take responsibility for ourselves. I'm repeating myself over and over again. I'm going to cut this short, but SonofNewo, CharmingDeviant, you guys are on the level. I'm right there with you, and I'm really excited to hear this phase of the conversation gearing up, because I think this is the point.